Hello all, welcome to coding session. First problem, given problem statement. Uh, Last remaining toy. A robot is given n toys numbered from 1 to n arranged in a circle. Starting from the first toy, the robot removes every kth toy in the circular manner until only one toy remains. Your task is to find the number of the last remaining toy. Input format an integer n, total number of toys, an integer k, step count for removal. Output should be return the number of the last remaining toy. For example, if n is 5 and k is 2, then our list will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since first it should remove 2, so our list will become 1, 3, 4, 5. Then it should remove 4 because step is 2. 1, 3, 5. Then for two steps, 1, then it should come here. First here for 5, then 1. Then 1 should be removed. 3, 5. Then for two steps, 5 should be removed. So last remaining toy is 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the toys. Remove 2, then 4, then 1, then 5. Remaining toy is 3. N is 5, K is 2, then my toys will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will uh, take the index as 0. Then, but traversing on this list in a circular manner, I is equals to, in each iteration, I plus k minus 1 modulo length of L. This one line is very important for traveling in circular manner. Here, in each iteration, we will be popping elements of list. Since suppose list name is t dot pop of I, size of the list will be changing, and in each iteration, since we are removing one element in each iteration, and use this thing here. Let us first take input, then try to dry run it. First n int of input, enter n, then k is equals to int of input, enter k, then take a empty list, name t toys, and now insert the elements in this in range 1 comma n plus 1, sorry, 1 comma n plus 1. Do t dot append. I have taken here variable as underscore, so I will be appending underscore. So let us see our toys list. After entering, I have entered 5 and k is 2. Since 1 to from 1 to 5, these are the toys. Now let us do the required operations. While length of my toys is not equal to 1, until then I, after continuously removing the elements, when only one element is remaining, stop at that moment. Okay, while length of t not equal to 1, start here indexing from 0. Now I is equals to I plus k minus 1 modulo length of t, then t dot pop of I, then print the list, enter 5. Step is 2. L is not so. Our list name was t, 5, 2. Answer is 3. Since third toy is remaining, so output is printed in a list format. I just needed number, so add star 5 and 2. Output is 3. So let us copy this and try run here. Since for 5 and 2 output was 3. Our output is correct. Let us run this part, this line. Initially my I is 0, and in each iteration I am applying this formula. Now when I is 0, what this implies, 0 plus k is 2 minus 1, and length of t is currently we are having 1 2 3 4 5, so the length is 5. I is equals to 2 minus 1, 1 modulo 5, I is 1. So first index, which is true. And now we are popping this. For popping, inside the bracket we should write the index, not number, not the element or value. For popping in bracket, use index to remove elements. If you want, if you know directly you are going to remove 2, then in that case t dot remove 2. Now 2 will be removed in this case. Or in our code, t dot pop of 1, this will remove 2, because in first index 2 is stored. This was the difference between pop and remove. So now 1 3 4 5, a new list will be 1 3 4 5, then I value is 1, then again apply that 1 plus 2 minus 1 modulo, and now the length is 4, so this will give me 2 modulo 4, which is 2. Now I value is 2, 0 1 2 4. Now 4 will be removed, 1 3 5. Since 4 is removed, 1 3 5 are remaining. Now I value is 2, again apply that 2 plus 2 minus 1 modulo, now the length is 3, which is 4 minus 1, 3 modulo 3. So this will give me remainder 0. So now a 1 is popped, then 3 5 are remaining. I is 0 plus 2 minus 1 modulo 2, which will give me a 1 modulo 2. Since now this implies I is 1, 5 is removed, and the last toy remaining is third toy. Since check the order, first 2 is removed, then 4 1 5, 2 4 1 5. Let us check 2 4 1 5. In same order the elements are removed. Next problem, find elements with maximum and minimum frequencies. You are given an array of integers representing marks of student. Your task is to find the element that occurs maximum number of times and find the element that occurred minimum number of times. Given question is very easy without this constraint. When this constraint is applied, then the given question is little bit trickier. Okay, if multiple elements have the same maximum frequencies, return the one that appears first in the array. If multiple elements have same minimum frequencies, return the one that appears first in the array. Since in this given array 23 45 23 45, see here, let us say the frequencies. First of all, 23 is occurred 1 2 times, and 45 is occurred 2 times. Then 23 is occurred 3 times, and 45 is also occurred 3 times. Then 78 occurred 2 times. Then 67 occurred 2 times, and 90 appeared 3 times. Okay, so 90 appeared only one time, sorry, my fault. 90 appeared only one time. This is the minimum frequency, and for maximum frequencies we are having two numbers, 23 and 45. Since if we follow this constraint, if multiple elements have the same maximum frequencies, return the one that appears first in the array. Okay, see here, one, let me remove this first. 23 occurred 1 2 3 times, 45 occurred 1 2 3. At this index only, frequency of 23 is greater than the frequency of 45. 45's frequency is 3 at this index. Since if both the numbers are having same frequencies, return the one that appears first in the array, since 23 should be printed instead of 45, because 23 appeared before. The frequencies of 23 is 3, and the frequency of 45 is also 3, but at early index only we are getting the maximum frequency, so 23 is considered, sorry. So output is return two values, maximum frequency element and comma minimum frequency element. Maximum frequency element is 23 because it occurred 3 times, and minimum frequency element is 90, which is occurred only 1 time. So let us see the code. Let me refresh it. Now first let us declare a list of map of int comma input, enter list of numbers. Then after taking the input, I'm declaring the empty dictionary here. I'm trying. This is empty dictionary for frequencies. For element in uh, for element in L, sorry, for element in L, if take here element or value, anything is fine. Let us take value. If value in frequency of value increase, else frequency of value is set to 1. Now let us see what we have done until this line. So I will copy this list instead of writing it. Some changes we need to do. We should remove all the commas here. Wait for a second. Mm. Then if I enter this, see, in our dictionary, all the numbers with their respective frequencies are stored. Okay, and since 23, then 45, then 78, then 67, then 90. Since 23 occurred 3 times, 23 stored first, then 45, and so on. Now what I want to print, just the maximum frequency and the minimum frequency. Okay, and now take maximum frequency is equals to float of f, and minimum frequency is equals to this. Here I am storing minus infinity, and in this one I am storing plus infinity value. The largest value is stored in minimum frequency and the least value is stored in maximum frequency. After storing this, for value in L, if frequency of value, now let us consider number, anything is fine. For less confusion, let us keep value only. If frequency of value is greater than maximum frequency, then change maximum frequency to frequency of value, then maximum frequency number is this value. After storing this, this part is for maximum, and similarly do for the minimum frequency, less than and minimum frequency. uh, Change the minimum frequency, and change minimum value, minimum frequency number. Okay, then print maximum frequency number and minimum frequency number. Let us see whether everything is running correct or not. Let us see all the syntaxes are correct. Line 19. Oh, is not defined. So let us define these two numbers. Maximum frequency number is none and minimum frequency number is also set as none. Now let us see. Oh shit. Again, I need to copy this. 23 and none. So minimum frequency, we need to change minimum frequency. Minimum, oh, here is the fault. For minimum frequency, we are storing here plus infinity. That was the problem. 23 and 90. Since now let us dry run this. Answer is 23 and 90, which is correct. And see here, I have already shown you about printing the frequency. Let me do it again. Print frequency. Oh shit. Since this is the dictionary, until this part everything should be okay. Then what I am doing, I am taking four variables. In this, minus infinity is stored in maximum frequency value. Minus infinity is stored, and in this plus infinity is stored. Then instead of since at starting we have not declared this, so I have declared this a none. Instead of none, you can store zeros also, anything is fine. Now let me take this 23 dictionary, 23 3, 23 3, 45 3, 78 2, 45 3, 78 2, 67 to 91, 67 to 91. This is the frequency. All this side left of the column is keys and right of the columns are values. If I print frequency of 23, then 3 will be printed. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm traversing on my list, entered list. This is the entered list. First number is 23, frequency of 23. Frequency of 23 is checked with maximum frequency. Initially maximum frequency is minus infinity, so frequency of 23 is 3. So 3 is greater than minus infinity, so in my maximum frequency 3 is stored here. Then which number has the maximum frequency, which is this key, so value is also stored. 23 is stored in maximum frequency number. So instead of writing 2, if we can write here else if also. If this is true, obviously this won't be true, so this will be skipped. Then value is 45. Then frequency of 45 is checked, which is 3 greater than 3, which is false. So in this condition is false, and here in else if frequency of 45 is 3, which is less than in minimum frequency I have stored plus infinity. Since 3 is less than plus infinity, in my minimum frequency initially 3 is stored and 45 is stored in this. Then again 23 is checked, nothing will be changed. Then 45, 23, when 78 comes, now frequency of 78, which is 2 greater than 3, which is wrong. So here in else if 2 is less than 3, so in minimum frequency is changed to 2, and in this minimum frequency number 78 is stored. Again the 45 will be skipped. Then 67 is also having 2, nothing will be changed. Then 78, then 90. For 90 this condition is false because frequency of 90 is 1, which is not greater than 3. But here frequency of 90 is 1 is less than 2, since now frequency is 1 and 90 is stored in this. Hence at the end of the loop, in maximum frequency 23 is stored and in minimum frequency 90 is stored. Hence the output. Thank you.